Chapter 3 Reunion. On the outskirts of the Great Wall, Ruby paused when she saw Thud and her parents hang back. All came to a stop, Ruby going to them.
Mother, Father, what's wrong?
We're staying out here with Thud. But the danger! It's okay, boss. We'll work together. We'll be fine. After all, we survived for many years out here. We need to figure out who is trying to harm our grandchildren, Rodney added, clutching his bow.
We'll be okay. Grandma, Grandpa, Uncle Thud.
The three kids hugged each of them. We'll report on anything we find. Thud looked at Chomper. You focus on keeping those kids safe and keep them in the Great Valley. I will, Thud, and I'm sorry. We'll see each other again. I know it. Chomper hugged Thud, who sniffed yet embraced him back. Letting go, Chomper bid his in-laws goodbye. We're so happy you and Ruby found each other again. Trudy brushed Chomper's cheek. I could not have asked for a better son-in-law. Thank you for everything.
Mom, Dad.
Ruby hugged them again.
I will see you both again.
Parting ways, Ruby watched as the three set off, heading into the mysterious beyond, while they came upon the stone wall. Back in the Great Valley, Ruby was amazed by how a set of great boulders could be moved, allowing them to enter. Passing through, Fang stuck close to Chomper, while Star clutched her mother's hand. Claw frowned and hated the idea of being in the Great Valley, yet he was shocked when he saw the lush landscape that lay before them. Chomper and his family weren't the only ones to enter, for a small herd of wanderers came in as well. Wind, the flyer, was amazed, gazing around with a wide grin. I've only ever seen it from above. How beautiful it is.
Ay, 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 ay. Come all ye wanderers, joyful, triumphant, oh come,
do 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 do,
to the Great Valley.
Hey, hey.
Sing across the species, sing from your heart, oh come,
do do do,
to the Great Valley. Sing hallelujah, given unto us a lush endless land
with flowing streams.
Join leaf eaters in celebration, the Great Valley, a peaceful valley. Oh, come ye wanderers, the Great Valley. Oh, come ye travelers, the Great Valley. Oh, come ye wanderers, the Great Valley.
Looking around, Ruby noticed the wanderers parted, keeping clear when they saw Chomper and Fang. Wearing a thick layer of leaves, Star looked to her father. He offered her a warm smile.
Should I change, Father?
Yup. Remember how to shapeshift?
Could you remind me?
Shut your eyes and imagine what you want to be. Chomper instructed warmly. Star nodded and closed her eyes, a soft light illuminating from her, dimming to reveal she was pink with blue eyes, just like Ruby. She giggled and looked at him.
Did I do good?
Yes, I'm proud of you, Star. Yeah, hide who you really are. Great lesson, Dad. You're just jealous, 'cause the only thing you can do is freeze during a conflict. Fang brushed by him to nudge him with her tail. At least I'm not a monster and can stay while they kick you and Dad out.
Claw, Fang, that's enough.
Ruby faced the three.
You are to all be on your best behavior. We're not on the island, we're in the Great Valley. So you will be nice, be polite. You will be, or else I'll put my foot up your tail.
Now you sound like Sarah.
Right, so let's go.
As the wanderers interacted with the members of the valley, Ruby saw a set of familiar faces, a long neck and a three-horn. With a bright smile, Ruby led her family toward the pair, who were no doubt the leaders of the Great Valley.
Hello, my friends, hello.
Ruby!
How are you both? How have you two been?
Busy. Sarah looked to her side, where Thorn stood, eyeing up the group. Who are they? Why is a Sharptooth being allowed in? Son, that's Chomper, my brother. Littlefoot went to Chomper, looking him over with a raised brow. At least I think this is. I can change my form now, Chomper added, making sure they were out of sight of the other leaf eaters before he shape-shifted. Of course you can. Also, have anything to say about my little arms, Sarah? Chomper made an impressive muscle by flexing his arm, Sarah only blinking a few times. I never said such a thing. Jokes aside, who do we have here? Littlefoot craned his neck, looking over the three, his gaze falling upon Fang. A finback Sharptooth. Yes, this is Fang. Fang is the oldest daughter and will be the next alpha. Then there's Claw, and last, our little Star. Wow, you two have been busy.
I see you have a little one.
This is Thorn. Chomper! From above, Petrie flew to hug Chomper's head. Me miss you two so much.
Swimmer, these are our friends. They are.
Ducky patted Swimmer, who huddled behind her, trembling slightly. Be scared, Mama. There's a Sharptooth.
That's Chomper. He's our friend. He would never hurt us. Oh, no.
Oh, well, hello. Swimmer peered out. Fang leaned over to get a better look at the Swimmer boy, who was scared. She approached Ducky, offering her hand, though when Swimmer saw her claws, he was hesitant. With a warm smile, Fang signed as she spoke. Hi, I'm Fang. He held a perplexed look. What was that? Did she take lessons from Wild Arms?
And no, it's hand talking. We'll teach it to anyone who is willing to learn. It's how we all communicate.
Well, since Mr. Thicknose is gone, we've been needing someone to teach the young ones about the world beyond. Ruby, would you be interested in teaching the young?
I would be delighted I would be.
Littlefoot and Sarah didn't need to show the pair around, for there was only one place they knew to go, the secret caverns, their old home. Once there, they unpacked, got settled in, and enjoyed a nice meal. Wind built a nest, resting, hoping her wing would mend in time. Chomper managed to bring back a nice number of fish, knowing he'd have to leave the next day to fetch more for he and Fang, and Wind. Giving each of their kids a nice cave, both went from room to room, tucking each in.
Do you like it here, Star?
Yes, Mommy, it's pretty here, but when can I change back to my normal self? Chomper held a concerned expression. Well, honey, in time. Till then, it's best to keep our regular forms hidden.
Why? Because some might not understand it. But till then, you stay like this and keep your powers hidden.
Oh. Besides, you'll be so busy making new friends and learning with the other kids. Star nodded and curled up, each giving her a kiss before moving on to the next. Claw crossed his arms and only turned over when he saw them. You don't need to tuck me in. I'm not a hatchling anymore. Claw grumbled as he got settled. We love you, son, Chomper said, receiving no answer.
Be that way, but tomorrow I expect you to be well behaved.
Going to Fang, they saw she sat up, looking down at her clawed hands. They were afraid of me. Why? They don't know you yet, but once they do, they'll like you. Did they like you, Father? Well enough.
Honey, don't worry. Once others learn to use hand talk, you'll make so many new friends.
Yes, that'd be nice. I love you both.
We love you too.
Going to their own sleeping area, Chomper got comfortable, feeling Ruby burrow close to him. As he lay there, Chomper let out a sigh. Ruby, did we do the right thing?
Yes, our children are safe. That's all that matters.
Maybe. The following day, Chomper left to gather meat with Wind, who offered to help in any way she could. Ruby took the kids to the gathering place, where she assumed other parents and their children would be. Yet, unfortunately, the place was empty as could be. However, she brightened up when she saw Ducky, Petrie, and Swimmer. She was shocked when she saw Mud approaching with Junior. "Ruby, where are best?"
Guess they didn't know to show up or get the message. Or they were leery of having a Sharptooth among them,
Sarah added, Thorn riding atop her back.
Regardless, I'll teach this to whoever is willing to learn, though it seems only a few are willing to learn it.
Nod would be here, but I'll teach him when I go back to the nest. It'll give us time to practice, right, Junior? This is so dumb. Why can't I go play with the other kids? Son, what did your father tell you before we left this morning? That if I don't have something nice to say, don't say it. That's right. Star and Fang sat on either side of Ruby, who taught the few simple gestures, having Swimmer and Fang pair up, while Claw worked with Junior. Then there was Star and Thorn. It went well enough, though Ruby wished more had come. She couldn't blame them. All saw Fang and probably recalled the terror of Stephanie in her killer pack. When the kids had enough, the parents spoke and the kids gathered into two groups. The first was Claw, Thorn, and Junior. Then there was Fang, Star, and Swimmer. So what do we do now? Should we play? Huh?
That sounds like fun, but we don't know our way around here.
Oh, no worries. I can take you, show you I will. Fang smiled, then saw Swimmer trembled, hiding her teeth from view. All the while, the other three only shook their heads.
How did you manage to live like this?
It sure hasn't been easy. Well, you're with your own kind now, so come on, I'll show you around. Thorn patted Claw's back. Plus, what's with the fake claws? Well, I wanted to be seen as a predator, stronger than my sister.
She sure is scary looking.
Junior glanced over at Fang. More like annoying. I'm the only guy. I'm completely outnumbered. Not here you aren't, Thorn said with a smile. The kids went off, Ruby looking at Sarah, Mutt, Ducky, and Petrie.
Oh no, should we follow them?
No, I have better idea. The adults went to see the one they knew who would be willing to watch over their kids as they went to take care of other tasks. Guido! Hi guys, how's it going? Guido, we need to ask you a big favor. Oh no. Guido held a worried look, knowing whatever it was, he might not enjoy it.